Yes, you're watching the South Australian Sports Show. Thanks for staying with us. We're into the last quarter. It's been a pretty packed up show.
Well, I'm glad to see you back.
Yeah, well, glad to be back.
Now, I'm going to ask you this before we get stuck into anything else. You have been missing in action a little bit.
And I've been trying to keep it quiet, and you're clearly not going to let it travel down that path.
I'm not going to let it travel down that path because you are paid enormous amounts of money
to be here.
To be here.
Yes.
and you're not
Let me just put a line through first mistake.
And you're not here.
Yes.
So, but you are doing a bit of work with
the Brisbane Lions. Yes, I have been.
Pretty exciting, I think, Phil.
I'm absolutely loving it. It's been really enjoyable. Short version, I went in pre-season to spend some time with Chris Fagan and the coaches.
Yep.
And then at the end of that, David Noble made a call and said, mate, we'd like you to come back and spend some more time with the coaches. And probably fifth or sixth visit with them. I had a full week there last week, and it was absolutely fantastic. And the coaches are great. They're calling it Fags is calling it. So I call him Fags now because we're on.
Yeah, you and Fags.
He's calling it, what's he call it? Development coaching on the run, or that kind of thing. So I'm working with the coaches to try and help them accelerated learning, and with Fags, we just talk about general things in my coaching experience and working at the levels that I've worked at, comparing it with the levels he's at and how we're finding it.
Sure.
And spending some time with him and David Noble to have a chat with Nobe. So sitting in the coaches box and watching the dynamics of that, and then talking to the coaches after whether we can find a way to make that better. Yep.
Bit of game day.
Yep. And then I've got no input into the game itself.
Yeah.
Just at the end, I'll reflect back and grab the coaches and say, look, I saw this, what do you think? And we'll discuss that.
Yeah.
Then they have their meetings on Monday and stuff comes up in the coaches meeting. So this week I was there for the Hawthorn game on the Saturday night, and then Monday to Friday, and spent some time with their NEFL coaches, which is like the equivalent of Port Adelaide or the Crows playing here. Yeah. And it's been a really great experience. Chris Fagan's an absolute top shelf AFL coach. Make no mistake that he's going to be around for a long time and be really successful. And I don't say that because I'm working with him. No. I spent time with other coaches, they just don't talk about it. But he is as good as you can get, good as you can get. And I think Brisbane need to hang on to him for as long as they can. Yeah. And I think they're aware of that, and they're trying to work out how they go about that.
That's exciting though, Phil.
Look, it is. It's great. It's great. And the players are true. They're an exceptional group of young men. They're a little bit different in Brisbane, and that's part of the reason that I'm there, is that, if you're in Melbourne or you're Adelaide, there's plenty of coaches, so Pikey or Hinkley can grab other people and have a chat. Yeah. For Fags, he's pretty much, Lee Matthews is there, which is not a bad one to have in your hometown, but it's such a rugby-dominated city that, they have a chance over there to lead a normal life. So they're committed to their footy, then they can step outside, walk down the street, and they have a normal life. Yeah. But I've been with them twice in Melbourne now, where they've gone to their run, and the Fitzroy supporters and the Brisbane supporters will turn up at the ground. And the first time I was there, maybe 150, 200 fans turned out. Yeah. Every player, and every coach stayed there for over an hour, signing autographs, having photos before they left. So because they don't get that every day, like we get here, they are so grateful to the support they get.
Yeah. And it was not a chore.
It's not, and it was fantastic to watch it. Then I watched them as a group working together. I think this is one of Chris Fagan and the coach's great strength is everybody on the team gets on. On some teams you see little pockets with guys that don't really mix with these guys. All of them. And I tell you now, Luke Hodge is an absolute champion, Blake, and for Fagan to recruit him and have him there for 2 years, brilliant, just brilliant. And you watch the way he goes about his business, but the way the whole group is engaged and growing and developing, they're not that far away from getting into the finals. And maybe this year, but they won 5 games last year. They've won 7 already. Yeah. So they're on the improve, and there's things that are, there's some pitfalls coming their way, and they're aware of them. Yeah. They lost to Carlton on the weekend, and they're savagely disappointed about that. Yeah. But they'll learn as a young group from that really quickly. Yeah. So it's been a good experience. Different to other clubs I've worked with, and they're all different. Yeah. But it's been exciting.
And you're getting a bit of that work though, mate. You've been doing that a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I've been doing it for a long time, really, just quietly going about it, and I really enjoy it. It's a really good industry to be in. Coaches are always under pressure and looking for, and the good coaches are always trying to find another way. Yeah. So.
What about locally, Joey?
Joey Wright? Yeah, look, I think he's put a good group together, and I think he's been tarnished by some people incorrectly. Yeah. I think he'll surprise people, and the Sixers fans this year will enjoy the group that he's put together. So
it's funny with the Sixers, isn't it? Because they tend to lose really good players at the end of the year, yet they always come up with a couple. They always seem to come up with a couple.
Well, money tends to influence players to go, and sometimes overseas we're getting the wind-up badge, so we have to go out of here again. Just when we get into something deep and meaningful. Yeah. Hey, hope you've enjoyed the show, everybody. We'll look forward to chatting with you again next week. Bye for now.